What's up, crew? Let me know if you can see me. Let me know if you can hear me. What's up, Carol? What's up, Rustling? What's up, Barbara? Judy, Crystal, Karen, Gloria. How you guys doing? See me, hear me? Let me know. Thursday night. This might be the first time ever, Thursday night. Might be the first time ever for a Thursday night. So, here's the good thing about doing a Thursday night is the deals are normally better. I know I had to go hat backwards night because when I do the flatback stones, the bill of the hat's always in the way. So here's the deal. Here's the deal. We got a few different deals tonight. Few different deals. Let me show you guys. Now, we do have some of our cutter deals still available. Okay, so let me flip over to my screen here real quick and show you guys this. Then we're going to go over some of our flatback stuff. I'm going to let you know what you can do to earn ball drops tonight. And then we are going to have a couple design things as well as far as ways to earn for the raffle. So I'm guessing we'll have, I don't know, we'll be in the 60 to 100 number tonight on a random Thursday night. But when you show up on the random nights, it's good news for you because you normally get better deals. So here's the deal. Number one on designs when you go and add it to the cart. So let's just say we got this 4th of July design, new design right here. I go and I add that to my cart and I go to check out. Now, here's the thing. For the code, okay, for the code and the regular 60% off code, I'm trying to see where, okay, so it's marking it down. Got it, okay. And let me go in here real quick because I thought we had the auto code on for the 60. So, Pilar, can you see if that is automatically doing that? Because I see it didn't do it. And it was earlier. It should be the auto code for the 60. So here's what we're going to do tonight, all right? For the raffle ball drop, okay? Wait, Pilar's checking the code now. But for the raffle ball drop, any design on, basically on the front page. So it has to be a front page design. If you order at least 2 designs from the front page of all these different designs, you got the cruise design here, you got the USA fireworks design, you got the cheer design, we got obviously 4th of July coming up, so that's big. You got the summer vibes design, the wifey design, the vacay mode. So any 2 designs, okay, any 2 designs, it will enter you into that raffle. Got it? So I am looking real quick as well, Pilar. Let me check one thing. What we can actually do is we can, oh, did we just get the ad? Of course we just got the ad because I'm talking. So let's see if the, let me know when the ad's done. And I'm checking the code here real quick. All right, so looking at the code here, let's go for this guy right here. Give me 1 second and I'll get it going for you. All right, so we got back from that on your side. Okay. Yeah, Pilar, can you just do a 60% off design code? And it can just be like live 60. Just create one that's just 60% off designs and they'll enter live 60 at checkout. That'll be easy. All right, so everybody's with me on that as far as how you can get entered, into, and you know what? We'll do 2 of them, 2 raffle ball drops. So if you get, technically if you want to get like 4 designs at 60% off, you're looking at $4 each for most of them. That gives you 2 chances. If you get 4 designs, 2 designs on this one, 2 designs on that one. Now, we also have the ball drops where you can purchase them. We got the crazy board tonight with the spinner with 3 cameos, all of that. Now, what I did do that's a little bit different, okay, is we still have the Cameo bundle going right now. So the Cameo for $174, it's I think the least expensive you'll find it anywhere. Plus you get 10 rolls of temperature color changing adhesive vinyl with it. If you order that during the live tonight, you get 2 ball drops. And then the Puma bundle, which all Pumas are normally around $1,500, $9.99, and you get, we've never done this before, 10 ball drops. Now the Puma is a servo motor, and I am actually, because how many of you guys have ever seen a Puma work? Let me know, yes or no. How many of you have ever seen an actual GCC Puma cut? I am going to break one of them out of the box that we have and use it in one of the lives so you guys can see it. So it is probably the least expensive servo motor vinyl cutter. Now, GCC doesn't have the greatest support in the world, but the cutter is pretty freaking nice as far as when it comes to cutting and the speed and the cut quality with the servo motor. So everybody that's looking for that in-between price of, okay, I can't really afford a Graph Tech, but I want a servo motor, the Puma is where I would go. Okay, so I will do that as far as break one of them out of the box. Would you guys like to see it cut and alive? I'm assuming you would, right? Just to see what it's like. I'll do that. I'll do that. Because I think a lot of you will be really impressed with it. Just because of the servo motor. All right. Is it better than the Romeo? Yeah, it's better than, because it's a servo motor. So yes, definitely better than the Romeo and the Juliet when it comes to cutting, speed, everything. Live, okay, so your code for tonight, everybody, is live 60. Live 60 for 60% off designs. And let me actually update this here real quick. 60% off designs code live 60. All right. I just updated that quick for us. Let me get it moved up on this page and moved up on this page. There we go. Okay. Next thing. And what we're going to be doing tonight is the flatback. All right, flatback. This flatback bundle, we did this flatback bundle back in October of last year, the exact same bundle. And we did a crazy deal back then of $87. Tonight, the exact same bundle that we did last October is $69.99. So, by far the least expensive. And here's the other thing. When it was $87, does anybody ever remember this bundle at $87? Here's the difference. When this bundle was $87, it was a mystery bundle. We completely changed it around tonight to where you get to choose all of your colors. which again, we've never offered before. So tonight, you get to choose your bundle colors. You can say, okay, I want SS6 Cobalt, SS6 Aqua, and then if you want them to match 6s and 10s, you can do Aqua again. Maybe you want Garnet and so on. So first time we've ever offered that, and this is the bundle for tonight, and obviously it gets you a ball drop as well. If the code was coupon, nobody would have ever been able to type it in. You should have done Q as in coupon. All right. And Karen, and you didn't get to get the selection of stones as well. So we were actually able to get the stones at a better price than what we used to get them. And what that allows us to do is pass some of those savings along to you guys as well. All right, so we got that. Let's go through here real quick. And last thing is, let's see on our designs. Code is working. We got good there, good there. All right, let's rock and roll. So I am going to flip over to my production view here. And we got the little overhead cam kicking tonight. And let's actually see if we can't bring in the TikTok crew as well. So let me get that there. Let me see, I'm trying to get it to where TikTok would be able to see as well. All right. So we are live on TikTok. TikTok, I cannot see the comments, okay? So just so you know, if you're on TikTok, I can't see the comments, but YouTube, I can see your comments. So how many of you here, give me a yes or no, have worked for or worked with flatback stones before? Let me know if you have worked with flatback stones before. So the glue that we use is the super tight fabric tack, or fusion tack is what it is now. So if you do have like the old fabric tack from back in the day, it is the same as the fusion tack, okay? So many of you have seen this, the Jets helmet that I did, that I was going to give to Gary V, and then I was so scared to send it that it would never get to him that it's never even been sent. But you can see how sweet that is. Next, we have even little things like this, a golf ball, all done with the flatback stones. This, a lot of you have seen, a present from Kelly, the Crystal Ninja. Still haven't broken into it. You can see the fireball's still in there. But again, these are all Swarovski stones here. This one's nuts. That's when you're going a little overboard, okay? Which is fine. Next, this one here we did in part of a live, where you're doing a gift. I mean, go buy some cheap wine, throw some stones on it, and it makes it look like expensive wine. And I have this one here that we also did. Same thing, just with the crystal flatback stones. All right, now, and also, many of you have seen this, of course, right? The Cricket Joy. All stoned out. That one took a while. But, and the Cubs Cup. Beautiful. It says Flatback Stones kit is out of stock. Really? Can others check that? It may, I wonder if it's because of a specific color. Uh-oh. Pilar, could you shoot, maybe see if shoot Seth a message? It might be a color. And I wonder if he can just click a button to make it not linked to inventory, possibly. And then if there is an issue, we can address it then. All right, so first one I'm going to go to is this one here. Okay, so this one I actually did a tone-on-tone heat transfer vinyl with HTV anything, and then jet black stone. So we're actually going to complete this one quick. So I just used, you can use the applicator that comes with it. These are pretty cheap as well. What I love about the Fusion Tack glue is it doesn't dry up. Like this glue has literally been in this jar right here, this applicator, for 6+ months. And it's still perfect. So let me know if you can still hear me, because I do need to turn on the fan a little bit, and that's what helps as far as getting the glue to kind of get to sticky. And I'll kind of show you what I mean by that. So, and I also love using this glue because it's white and it dries clear. So it's super easy to see it. This I actually got on Amazon. You can get, like, seriously, you can get a lot of 10 of them for, I don't even know what it was, like $5, $7. These are awesome. Okay, so I need my jet black here. Now this is my mixed bag. Okay, so the mixed bag has 6s, 8s, 10s, 12s, 16s, and 20. The glue is called Fusion Tack glue. It's the super tight Fusion Tack that we have on the site. Alright, so let me get all of my stones here. And I can see right off the start I have that very little thin area. And that thin area, I know that I need the smaller stones. So that's where I knock out some of the SS6s. And this is 6s and 8s that I use for this part. And as it gets, I'll bring it up close just so you can see it. As it gets a little bit closer to the big area, then I can slowly kind of move it to where I'm using 8s instead of 6s. And it gives that kind of gradual fade that looks awesome. So going 6s here. Now, the goal is, let me just ask you guys a question. If you have a pretty big design, right? And I'm going to show you on a glove here in just a minute. And you have a pretty big design. Would you rather use larger stones or smaller stones when you're doing a flat back like this? What do you think? Let me know. Would you rather use larger stones or smaller stones? Still saying out of stock. Now, it's great to use a mix, definitely. But the biggest thing is you want to use kind of as large as stones as you can get away with. And honestly, the reasoning for that is the more, I guess, small stones that you use, like say you did a design in all SS6s, even though that design technically could have fit SS10s and SS16s and so on. The issue is not only are you going to be using a lot more stones, but you're also going to be applying a lot more stones, which means it's going to take you longer to make it. So the biggest thing I love using a mixture of stones, okay? But when you can, use kind of the largest stones that you can. And again, the reasoning for that is the least amount of stones that you use, the less the cost in stones, even though bigger stones obviously do cost a little bit more, right? But also, with that being said, the less the stones, the less you apply. So every single time I pick up a stone and apply it, that's obviously time involved, right? Well, if I can use bigger stones and I only need to apply 1,000 stones versus 2,000 stones, well, that's going to cut my cost a lot. And that's what you got to think about. You're going to use, so like on a small design like this, you're definitely going to be using SS6s as well. However, like on the next thing that we're going to do in the glove, I'll show you, we'll get up into SS16s, SS20s, and so on. And that's where it really gives that cool look as well that I like. So I'm going to go another, I got like an SS8, I got an SS10. I'm kind of mixing this one around a little bit. Got a little SS6 to fit in here. And then sometimes if you throw a big stone on there and it doesn't fit, you can just knock it off and go back with your smaller stone. So, we finished off that part of the eye. We're out of 2 colors in SS16. I hid those now, so Seth is on it. Kit should be ready soon. Okay, awesome. Thanks, Pilar. So some of you may be able to order, but the ones that are getting that kind of message, it's because of that reason. Because we're out of a couple of the different colors. Let me grab my little napkin here. So sometimes if you put on too much glue, like I just did there, if you just dab it with the napkin, and then we're good to go. Now, for the top of the eye, I might even be able to get away with just like 4 SS8s. That's what I'm going to try to do here. 1, 2, and a lot of you are like, oh, how can you tell if it's an SS8, SS6, SS10? You kind of get used to it as you keep doing this. And you can, it's pretty easy to tell. There we go. Now again, you can still see the white on it right now of the glue, but that'll go away in just probably 30 seconds. That's why I keep the fan here. So, there you go, TikTok, check it out. I love, do you guys like the tone-on-tone look? I love the tone-on-tone look, especially with the rhinestones. I think it looks awesome. Pretty sweet. Okay, now, this one here, and this is where I'm talking about you can kind of do anything with stones. So I did this one a while back, probably at least a year ago. It's got the full Wilson logo there, all blinged out. It's got the W there blinged out, and then the A2000 blinged out. Now, this is about a $350 glove here. And just to let you know what a little bit of rhinestones and a little bit of bling can do, we were actually out at the College World Series, and Jax was offered $1,000 for this. there's a lot of glove collectors out there. So when you have something this unique that nobody else has, that's where it's that perceived value, right? Some people would be like, oh my God, I would never pay that. But then people who collect gloves and different things like this, that's where it happens. So I started on this one today, and you can see, same thing. Got the A2000 part done there. The deals for TikTok, yeah, so for TikTok, I can't go back over to my computer right now, but for all of you TikTokers, if you buy, so the code, you'll see it at the bottom, for 60% off designs is live 60. And then the deal for tonight is the bundle that you'll see in the top right corner of the screen here. And normally $140 for $69 tonight, and that is the Flatback bundle. So I'm using the Flatback stones right now, where it will come with 100 gross of Flatback stones of your choice, and then you also get to choose all of those colors as well. And then any designs that you purchase, you will, if you purchase 2 designs, that enters you into a ball drop where you can win. We're going to be giving away up to 3 cameos. Alright, so jet black is done, but check this out. This one I'm kind of excited for. So I need to still do the white. I'll bring it up close so you can see. I still need to do the white around the edge of this. But what I want to try to do, and I'm going to start it tonight, this purple. Have you guys seen our Twilight purple? It's the Twilight purple that turns like the purple in different colors. The stones on this glove were the sapphire. Light sapphire. Light sapphire is that blue right there. So we are going to see what the Twilight looks like. I think this is going to look pretty sick, especially when I fill this entire area here. And I'll show you guys when we do when I get the final of it. But here, let me actually bring you down just real quick and show you. So these are the sapphire. I'm sorry, not sapphire, the Twilight. And it's showing a lot of blue on YouTube here, but it's actually a lot more purple than it is blue. Alright, let's see if we can get our... There we go. Are we zoomed back in? Okay. Alright, so I'm going to start with the edge here at the, let's actually start along the bottom here. Let me start along the bottom here, and we're going to go right along the edge. So the reason why I do this part of the glove, it's the back, kind of the back of your hand. So this part of the glove doesn't really get like hit a whole lot. So if this were something that wasn't just a display and you were trying to actually use it, it's a possibility that it could be. So I am going to just start, and I'm going to do, again, I'm going to go mixture of sizes on this one. Man, these blues and purples are going to look sweet though. I'm just going to kind of go in a line, and I'm not really paying a whole lot of attention to what size I pick up. And I'm just going right along the edge. And see how I'm almost kind of butting it up against that seam? We have some obviously large stones here as well. Let me get that. I don't know where that SS6 came from. So in the mixed pack here, all right, we go all the way from SS6 all the way up to SS20s. So there's definitely going to be a lot of different kind of sizes. And the thing I like about doing the different sizes like this is it also hits the facets at a lot of different angles. Was the cup jet? Yes, the tumbler was jet black stones, correct. Let's get some of these bigger. Oh, here's a big old SS20. Let me get this bad boy in there. And then I'll go from an SS20 down to like an SS10 and throw an SS16 next to it. And then maybe come back with another, probably SS12. And again, just completely random is what always looks best with these. Now I'm going to throw some spots where I have some littler ones in there. Yes, the glue is the super tight glue. And I have, can you guys hear the fan? So I have the fan in the background here, and what that does is it kind of helps with the glue to where it's a little bit easier to work with the stones. So I actually just went an SS6, an SS8, and an SS10 right next to each other right here, just to give completely different looks. But as this design starts to fill up, it's going to look sweet. I'm actually probably, I'm going to see if I can even throw an SS20 around this little spot, which could be sweet. I'm not going to get too close to the peridot. So that actually is kind of like a peridot. We call it green apple in the flatback though. So the green there that I used on this is actually on our website. It's the green apple because it's a little bit different shade than the peridot, but pretty close. Alright, so I wonder if I grabbed an SS20 and threw it right on top of where that hole is. That's going to work, actually. That's going to be sweet. And I can drop an SS6 in there, an SS10 right there. Oh, that's going to look nice. So, where you can relace the glove, I threw an SS20 right on top of that. So, if somebody does get this glove, they just can't. They aren't going to be resizing it. It's one size fits all now. And again, I like to randomly throw some SS6s in there, and then you can come back with even an SS16 next to it, and so on. Yes, all of the stones on the cup were correct, jet black stones. I wonder if, just kind of as I fill this up, it's starting to look sweet. I love the mixture of like the purple and the blue. Can you guys really see much of the color of it? Or is it hard to see? The Flatback bundle is on the main page of the site. And Plaro Crystal could probably throw you a link up here as well. Alright, so what I kind of, it's kind of like a, and you guys let me know, do you like it or not like it? As far as when it comes to putting stones on. Like, do you like the game of, it's kind of like you're playing Tetris and you got to kind of find the stone that fits the area? Like, it's such a good feeling when you're like, you see that spot and you're like, oh, I think that's going to fit this size stone, and then you go to put it in there and it fits perfect. I know a lot of you guys know what I'm talking about too. Oh, see, and then you get ones that don't fit perfect, like that one there. What color is out? I am not, Pilar, do you know which color it is that's out? And once this dries up, then that's when it looks even so much better, because you don't see like the white glue behind it. I need to start getting some bigger stones on here. I'm going to go a little bit bigger area here. And again, start dropping some of the bigger stones on. Remember, bigger stones, less time, less stones that you're putting on. And then just knowing, obviously, the glove is going to flex in different spots as well. So as you're putting these on, kind of knowing that, and trying to figure out where those spots are, because those spots you may need kind of a little bit smaller stones, right? Oh, there's a nice SS20 right there. Oh, SS8, SS10, come back with a 16, throw a 20 there. Yeah, if you guys need any links or as far as kind of what I'm using, just shoot it in the comments and we can throw the link on there for you. I'm going with some more big ones again. Oh yeah. Get a 16, should fit perfectly right there. Yep. Even another 20 right here. Beautiful. So, by the time I finish this glove, they're offering $1,000 for that other one. This one's going to be worth a whole lot more. Having the fill side like this. Will it be waterproof? I mean, yeah. When you say waterproof, do you mean as far as like if it's raining? I mean, will eventually, depending on, like, say Jax is using this glove and he goes to make a diving play and the backhand right here just goes literally directly against the dirt. Is there a chance a stone could fall out off? Obviously there's a chance, yes. So yes, a lot of it is more for looks. However, this glove, he hasn't used it in game, but we use it in a lot of videos. He's fielded a lot of ground balls with it. and it has yet to ever lose a stone, which is sweet. It's honestly been better than I thought. I definitely like something like this. You would think is more of like a display piece, right? I think it's even cooler if it's a usable piece. Obviously. But I just want to do kind of this. I want to get enough on here so we can kind of really see it. And then as it dries too, then we'll be able to see even more. As far as kind of how it looks with the design and everything. And all of the colors. Let's get some more SS20s going here. Oh yeah. Okay, you guys let me know. With flatback stones, what's the biggest project you've ever done with flatback? Because we know, obviously, flatbacks take time. What's the biggest project you've done with flatback stones? I mean, if Kelly's here, then she's saying things like a car. I don't think any of us are at that level. But let me know what you have done. I know I'm not at the car level. If you are, then kudos to you. I do not have the time, and I probably do not have the patience to do an entire car. Oh, Karen, I bet you the laptop looks sweet. I bet you that looked awesome. Because I've done the laptop with the bling sheets, but the bling sheets never look as good as hand-placed flatbacks. So I bet you that thing looked nice. Alright, so I need probably a little 6 in there. Oh yeah, it's starting to come along. Starting to come along. What other things? Phone and tumbler, nice. Tam, you did a motorcycle? Motorcycle with flatback? Let's go. We're talking motorcycle. We're talking, that's next level. That's definitely next level. I haven't been there. Stuff like this I love doing just because, like, have you guys seen, okay, so a lot of people look at this and they're like, oh, who would ever wear a baseball glove with rhinestones on it, right? Have you guys seen the rhinestone cleats? Who wore them? Julio Rodriguez, I think, with the Mariners. Did you guys see his cleats? They were sick, and they went viral. If you haven't seen it, I think they were Adidas cleats. Look those things up. Look up rhinestone baseball cleats, or I don't know, they might have called them like Swarovski baseball cleats, I'm sure. But look those things up, and they are freaking sweet. And I think he had a pair, but I think there were a few pairs made. What's up, Michael? How you doing, dude? Have a good day, dude. Yeah, look up Julio Rodriguez rhinestone cleats and let me know what you think of them. So imagine if you made those and he wore them in the game. Like, talk about advertising. That's as good as it gets. You see them, Cheryl? They look pretty nice, don't they? And also look up, I think someone did it with a Rawlings glove. Look up the Rawlings rhinestone glove. And they actually rhinestoned the entire glove, like everything. And it's just in a display case, but correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they call it the $10,000 glove. Let me know if you guys see that. I think they say on the post $10,000. Maybe more than that, actually. So I'm just coming along here. I'm trying to mix up. You don't want to group too many of the same size stones next to each other. That's probably one of the hardest things, is just trying to mix it up good enough to where the same stones aren't right next to each other. But you can see how we're coming along here. There's so many things. Like that's why I say basically rhinestone anything. There's so many things that you can do with this. I mean, you've seen obviously me doing a baseball glove right now. You got like Kelly's done a ton of things for like huge companies, for singers, for actresses, for actors. I know Kelly's done a lot of mics, like singing mics and all stones that celebrities and artists use all the time. Pilar, who was the big one that Kelly did? I don't want to say recently, but like a couple of years ago. Was it Katy Perry, maybe? Correct me if I'm wrong. I may be wrong. It was someone big like that. I'm not sure if it was actually Katy Perry or who it was. Nicki Minaj. Is that who it was? Katy Perry, Nicki Minaj. Not really close, but still cool. Oh, Ariana Grande. Oh, she has her number in her phone. Are you serious? Yeah, that's crazy. That's when you know you're doing a good job. kind of like those videos you see, who's the most popular person that you have in your phone. I couldn't even tell you. Anyone here? Anyone here have anybody cool that they know? I'm not cool like that. How do I get something to a star? That is a great question. So the easiest way is knowing someone, which obviously isn't always easy. Like with stuff like that, it's more the who you know versus how good your stuff is, which kind of sucks. However, with that being said, does that mean it's impossible? Absolutely not. Like, it could be difficult though, and what I mean by saying that is, like, you could spend hours upon hours making something, and then you send it off to try to get it to somebody, and then it never makes it to them. So, like for example, with our glasses, we do that a lot. We send them to different, like, professional players, and to be honest, we never know if they get to them or not. And it's just a complete gamble, and it's like, hey, it's worth the risk, and if it makes it to them and they like it, awesome. If it doesn't, it was worth the shot. And there's honestly no real, like, great way. Crystal, you have the coolest phone contact ever. Yeah, this is starting to look nice. It's gonna look so much better when all of the white of the glue dries, but you can start to see what we're gonna get here. This is gonna look sweet. Oh, let's go, Carol. That's sweet. Heck yeah. So I don't know, like, and I'm still trying to decide. See the little tiny white border around the Wilson text? I don't know if it's going to be possible to fit a row of 6s around there. Like, the 6s will definitely be bigger than that. It's honestly just a matter of if I think that it'll make it pop a little bit more. What do you guys think? I honestly don't even know. I'm gonna throw a couple of them on just to see if it's even going to be possible. So I'm going to go right along the top right here. And down in here. Because if it doesn't work, it's always easy to just take them off. But if it does work, I think it could, especially with the white with the snow, I think it could really make it pop. So this is where it's kind of a pain sometimes. So when you have to, like what I'm doing now, I'm using the mixed bag. But I just have to pull all of basically the 6s from it. So you gotta kind of search it as you're going for the 6s. I actually think this could look pretty nice. Again, it's gonna make it a little bit wider of a outline, but I actually think it's gonna look pretty cool. And what's always nice about this, if like it dries come tomorrow, I can always just pop them off. Like, it's not difficult to just pop them off. But I think this is actually going to make it pop a little bit more. And when I get a couple of them on here, I'll bring it up to show you guys. The harder thing is just making sure I'm pulling the 6s only and not the SS8s as well. Yeah. I think this is going to look pretty good. So the other side of the katana here that I'm using is kind of this pointy tip. Oh, are the colors popping more on TikTok? They always do, don't they? TikTok always looks so much better than YouTube. So this would be sweet if I could go to the inside here and my goal would be get 2 rows of white and then a couple purples in the middle. I don't know if the purples are going to happen though, just because of the thickness that the white 6s will be. We'll see though. If I could, it would look sweet. I don't think there's a shot though. Not looking like it. Dang it. So now I just need to decide if it's going to look okay to have... Oh yeah, not even close. So see what I'm talking about with the whites right there in the middle? I mean, 2 rows of white of the snow is going to fit nicely. I just wish that I would have been able to go like the snow and then have like 1 row of like SS6 purple in the middle of it to make it pop and make it stand out. But the 2 rows of 6s of the snow actually are fitting perfect, so there's no way to get the purple in there. Dang it. That's alright. That's alright. Alright, so see how it is? I'm not going to do any of the blue. I'm not going to do this entire glove. I'm just going to do the palm here. And I'm not going to do it all tonight, but I was in there in the warehouse today looking to see if I did what blue I was going to use. And who would guess, what blue would you guess would match best? And it was actually the one that I thought it was going to be. What blue color stone do you think would match best with this? I see a few of you saying aqua. Give you a hint, it's not aqua. Capri AB, nope. And it also may be because you're seeing it like a little bit different shade of color on YouTube here as well. Guess again. Yes, Becky. Blue zircon is actually what matched it best. For this color. It was a little bit darker, which I wasn't a huge fan of because it wasn't really as much the same color. But it doesn't show up that color at all? Yeah. So I don't know, man. I'm really trying to decide if what I want to do here. I don't know if I like the white or not. I feel like I should almost put the purple around it and just basically make the white go away. What do you guys think? That's a tough one. It's almost like the white to me is and you know what I would actually probably do? So here's what I would do with this, to be honest. I could do the white probably on that one, that's thicker. But for here, I don't want either the white to be showing through on the back side as well. So honestly, what I would do, or what I will do later, is, what do you think? I want to see if you guys can read my mind as far as what I would do. Because if I just go with the purple, right? If I just go with the purple, you're still going to see that white stitching back there, correct? So what could you do for something like that? Exactly. I'm going to get a purple Sharpie and I'm going to color the white. Because what you don't want to do is put a dark purple stone on it and then see all of that white through it, like in the little gaps. right? So then it's going to kind of take away that outline to make it look like the glove never really had that outline. And the purple and the green apple stone, like the twilight and the green apple stone, that's going to have a good enough contrast to where the green apple's still going to pop, because the purple's obviously a much darker color. So you guys can see I just pulled off the white there real quick. And this is a pretty frequent thing. I want to say frequent, but it's something that you will do a decent amount as you're working on designs. I'm actually, give me 1 second. I'm going to see if I have a purple Sharpie real quick. Hold on. I do. Alright, so I don't know if this is necessarily going to work right now because that white still has glue on it. And this purple isn't really quite as dark as I would want. I wonder if, honestly, if it would be even better just do it in black. Just to get it a dark background. I'll show you a close-up of this in just a minute, because this purple isn't super dark. Alright, see the purple? What do you think? Got a little bit of purple on that stone right there. Wipe that off. I don't know. I don't know if that purple is going to be dark enough. Yeah, I'm thinking, Karen, just kind of let it dry and then go over it a couple times. Because it could look actually cool, because it's kind of the purple of the stones as well. Obviously black will be much darker. I wonder if I throw, I'm going to try a little edge of the black here. Again, remember, stones is going to be covering all of this, so I wonder if the black will almost make it like a, yeah, I think black is it. Yeah, the color change of the twilight will definitely blend with it, yes. But I think blacks are a winner. Yep. And I'll just clean off that stone, but the black is definitely going to be the winner. Because it's such a dark purple, you're not going to see any of the black anyway with the stones. That's 100% going to be our winner. I want to actually do a little part of it and throw some stones around it just to see kind of what it looks like. Yeah, that's definitely our winner. Because we're going to get this color change, like you guys are saying, of the twilight as well. That'll make it look nice. I'm gonna bring the top all the way to it, just to see. So obviously this, we already know. And it doesn't have to, I went 2 rows of 6s before. But we definitely don't have to do that anymore, because we just need to fill that area. So I can even go with some 10s and 16s if I want to. Yes, fine point Sharpie would be better. I got a little bit of the purple on one of those stones, but it'll be easy to clean after it dries. Alright, let's see here. Let's get some more of my twilight stones out here so I can grab some more 6s. And let's see what it's going to look like. I think this is going to look pretty sweet. I think. We shall see. Oh yeah, I got a big SS20 right there next to the top of the W that fit nice. So I wonder if I can fit like a couple big stones like in between there. That would be nice. Yeah. And mix it up. A couple big ones, a couple small ones. First I want to try this. What would it look like if I did it this way? Just testing something out right now, because it will save a decent amount of stones. And let's go a 6 from there. And then come a little bit bigger there. Back to a 6 there. And another 6 here. I went 3 big stones in between the W. I don't know if I like it. I kind of like the mix better. I don't know. What do you think? Do you like the mix of stone size better, or do you like it to where it's just like 3 stones in that area right there? It's a tough call. You like it? I mean, they fit perfect, which is nice. I can always change it around. I'm gonna do the other W, and I'm gonna do this one with the mixture, and then you guys let me know which one you like better. I can already tell I think I'm gonna like the mixture better. So the mixture, I have 10s, 6s, 8s, and 10s. And I can already tell I think I'm definitely going to like this better. I'll bring it up close for you guys here in just a second. Yeah. I think this might be our winner. I just need to get the glue to dry on it, but let me see if it'll zoom in here. Which one do you like better? The smaller stones with more stones? We lost the stepkids already? Did we really? Due to inactivity, like I was active the whole time. Which do you guys think of the two? Less stones and bigger stones, more stones and smaller stones. The big looks gaudy to me. Yeah, I like the mix too. It's just like, it's almost like you're trying to just fill the space with just kind of some because the rest of the glove is kind of random, which is what we want. And then that spot, it's like, why is that spot only big stones? I agree. I'm with you. We're on the same page. I'm going to have to pull those bad boys out and make the change. Yeah, definitely. Alright, let me fix these real quick and then we will get finished up here. I put these off to the side because what I'll do is I'll just wash them off in a little bit. That way I don't waste the stones. Alright, so 6s, 8s, and 10s is what I did in here on the other one. And I won't do it the exact same, but I'll do it somewhat similar. So they look somewhat similar. Yeah, this looks so much nicer. Especially when this dries, it's going to look so much better. So question, if you were offered the $1,000 for the glove, would you have sold it? Or do you like having the only one? Capital yes, says Cheryl. Not a yes, a capital yes. Sold, sell it. Because, I mean, the cool thing, obviously, is we can just keep making more of them, right? I'm telling you right now, like, obviously because of Jackson, his baseball following, that helps a lot, right? And it reaches a lot more people. But, I mean, there's nobody out there that is currently specializing in this. And more than gloves, I mean, you guys see, like, there's pros that are wearing Rhinestone shoes, right? And as you guys can see, those shoes went viral. So, like I always say, look to do something different. Well, that's something different, obviously. So when you can do something different like that, and you have the ability to do something different, and you can make it look good, like, that's how you stand out. That's how you get that kind of, I don't want to call it free advertising because it's still a lot of work, but you get something that goes viral like that, like, you can't pay for advertising like that. Like, organic viral videos like that are better than any paid ad you could ever do. Just kind of filling in this area because I kind of want to see what it's like, and then we'll finish up here. Who here, who's had a viral video with something you've created or something you've done? I know a few of you have. And then it's just a matter of when that happens, how do you capitalize on it, right? Softball mom decal, I know, Betty. I remember. That's why I said I know a few of you have. And Pilar's had a couple on our channel that have gone nuts. Right? That's where the difference is, Pilar, exactly. When you get one that's like that and it brings in the followers like that, and that's how you build the following. Yeah, I'm so happy we did, we got rid of that white. When this dries up, it's going to look so much better than with that white. This is going to look sick. So, some spots, just to give you a heads up, like where there's a little bit of glue, like on the stone, what I'll do is when this dries all up, I'll actually get like a little, almost like brush. I've used a toothbrush before as well, like a soft bristle toothbrush. And when it's all dried up, I'll literally brush the rhinestones. Have you guys ever done that before? And it helps a ton. It definitely cleans them up and makes it look a lot better. But you obviously have to wait until it dries good and it's ready for that. But you can see, again, YouTube, never really a good, I wonder if we even do, the lick test worked a little bit. This thing is going to stand out. I'm thinking I'm only just going to go to this edge right here. Do you think I should go all the way down the side here? Or just this part there, and then possibly like this side here? It's going to be a tough call. Like, I think if I do this side here, I'll get rid of the white again, I think. Since I got rid of the white here, I think it would look weird if I kept it there. And I could possibly do some SS6 purples around that part. I bet you that would look good. I'll take a picture of the final once we get it. I'm going to set this under the fan right here. So I'm not sure if you guys can see, but I have a fan going right there. And then I need to, I know we got a few ball drops for the night. So I'm going to head over here. I need to grab my See Far Away glasses. And let's give away some prizes real quick as we finish up. So let me flip this around here. Oh shoot, you know what I forgot? I forgot that I mirrored my camera upside down so you guys could see it better. So I actually need to flip that back around. Hold on a sec. You guys getting dizzy yet? So for the ball, remember we're also doing the raffle. So for the raffle part of it, if you buy 2 designs, that enters you into the raffle. Hold on, let me flip this around real quick for you. It is here and boom. Okay, we're back right side up. We can see now. Let's go. Alright, so what I want to do is I'm trying to figure out how I don't mess up my whole workspace so I can finish this. And I don't want to have to take it all down. So what if we just do this? We're just going to kind of move to the side. And we still got the mystery wheel in here. So let's head over here. Bring it down a little bit. Oh, well, I hold it anyway. Yeah, so we're good. We're good. So we got like 8 to 10 ball. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm good, Polar Crystal. If it's easy enough for you, I'm good with the question that you asked right there. But obviously, it wouldn't include It wouldn't include if they got a bundle. You guys know what I'm talking about, Plum and Crystal? That right there that I just turned red? I'm good with that. So Lori, if you do designs, that enters you into the raffle for a chance at a ball drop, if your order number is pulled. Okay, so we'll also do any order over $100 gets a ball drop as well. And up to $500 is 5 ball drops. So I see that we do, correct me if I'm wrong, so Betty, did you get the Puma bundle? So Betty, just with the Puma, gets 10 ball drops. No worries. I'll start slow. So Betty gets 10 ball drops. Let's go, Betty. Betty might get a Cameo and a Puma all at the same time. All right, we ready to do this? Okay, let me get this screen up here so I can see who gets all of our drops. And so we just went from having like 9 drops to probably having like 30 drops, I think. All right. Good there. Good there. Okay, we're ready to rock and roll. Becky, yes, you still have time to order for the flatbacks. All right, we ready? Let's do it. I got the spinner here, and we are starting with Carla F. Carla is a new wizard owner, and Carla gets 5 ball drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, Carla, here we go. Carla, we are starting with number 85, a 5-foot roll of HTV. Number 85, a 5-foot roll of HTV. Number 2, ball number 2 is number 33, a mini pack of choice. Next we have number 11, we got a mini pack of choice. And, I didn't do 5, I need to do 5, there we go. Next we got number 6, which is a 5-foot roll of HTV again. And our 5th and final is number 124, a 5-foot roll of adhesive vinyl. So we got those there. We have, I don't know why, I have balls that are above 150. Oh, I know why. Because some of them fell out of my Cubs cup. So that's why a couple of those were higher. Okay, we're good. If any come out that are higher than 150, I'll just throw them off to the side. All right, Carla, congrats, and congrats on being a new wizard owner. All right, Karen. Karen has 4 spins. Let's go, Karen. All right, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Karen is starting with number 63, a 5-foot roll of HTV anything. That's an amazing start. Amazing start. All right, next for Karen, we have number 104, which is, oh my goodness, Karen, another 5-foot roll of HTV anything. Let's go. And then we got number 46, which is a 10 gross of diamond cut stones. Let's go. And our last one is number 105, a mini pack of choice. Karen, congrats. Congrats. All right, Betty, hold on. Betty's got 10. Betty's got 10. We need to go big for Betty here. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to start with 5, okay? We're going to start with 5. I'm feeling it, Betty. Let's go. 149, TRW font of choice. Okay, Betty. Okay, okay. That's all right. We'll get better, I promise. 80, 10 gross of diamond cut stones. Okay, Betty. Next. 130, a mini pack of choice. That's all right. That's all right. 41, a 5-foot roll of HTV. Okay. Betty. Betty. Does anybody know what number 75 is? It's kind of a random number. Who knows what 75 is? Betty. 75. Betty. Betty just got a Puma. And Betty also has a Cameo 4. Let's freaking go. And Betty still has 5 more spins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Betty, let's go. Are you serious, Betty? Betty, you are the luckiest person around right now. Luckiest person around right now. Betty, number 1. Number 1. The mystery wheel. Okay, so here's the thing with the mystery wheel, just a heads up. So when it comes to a vinyl cutter, if you get the double the order, with the vinyl cutter, we talked about it before, you get to pick whatever you want, because it's obviously we can't do 2 Pumas. So you get to, if it does land on double your order, you get the choice of whichever one you want. Okay? And Betty has another chance at a Cameo 4 here. This is crazy. Betty, you could possibly be the first person to ever win 2 Cameo 4s on the same night. You could literally get 3 cutters tonight. Here we go. That is such a deflation right there. That's better. Betty, you got a 50 gross. 50 gross of diamond cut stones. We were on such a roll right there. I can't. 4 fonts just wasn't going to do it for me. I'm sorry. 4 fonts just wasn't going to do it. All right. Our next 5. Number 64. Another 10 gross of diamond cut stones. Betty, let's go. Number 68. a 20 gross of Korean low lead SS6. Betty, this is crazy right now. Number 94, a 5-foot roll of adhesive vinyl. And number 4, a 5-foot roll of HTV. Betty, that was the best Puma ever purchased in the history of Puma vinyl cutters. You got a Cameo, you got all those stones, you got all that vinyl, you got all the vinyl that came with the bundle. That's crazy. Alright, you officially have the best deal ever. Alright, next we have, let's see. We have Gloria F. Polar Crystal, I only did that tonight. If you look at the text on the bottom of the screen, I only did that tonight, but just for the Puma cutters. It's a 5 limit on normal like we always had, but just for the Pumas on the 10 ball drops. All right, Gloria F. Gloria's got one. Let's go, Gloria. Gloria, number 119, a 5-foot roll of HTV. Gloria, congrats, congrats. Next, we got Marcia D. Marcia D's got one. Let's go, Marcia. Marcia, let's freaking go. I'm on fire tonight again. Marcia, number 69, a full artwork pack of choice. Let's go, Marcia. Congrats. Next, we got Robin F. Here we go, Robin. Robin is number 131, a 10 gross of diamond cut stones. Robin, congrats. I'm still on fire. Judy L's got 3. 1, 2, 3. I have been in fuego tonight, by the way. 34, 5-foot roll of HTV. Then we got 26, a mini pack of choice. And then we got, oh my goodness, I'm still on fire. Let's go, Judy. 150, a full artwork pack of choice. Judy, congrats. Let's go. All right, and finishing it off with Ray M. Ray's got 2. 1. If anybody is currently placing an order, please let us know now. If you're placing an order, please let us know now. All right, here we go, Ray. Starting out with 103, a 5-foot roll of HTV. And Ray's second is number 53, a 30 gross of Korean low lead SS10. Ray, let's go. Congrats. Okay, Becky is currently placing an order. Malika just placed an order. Okay. And are you guys doing something that would qualify for, yeah? Okay, Laura and Crystal are looking now. Becky, what are you placing an order for? Let's see here. Becky, are you doing the bundle, Becky? Oh, we got another one, Ray. Ray M. All right, Ray. Ray's got 2. Oh, Becky, you placed order 2? Okay. Ray's got 2 spins. Let's go, Ray. 1 and 2. So, Ray, we are starting out with number 136, which is a 10 gross of DMC stones. Great start, great start. And then number 96, a TRW font of choice. Congrats, Ray. And then we got Becky. Becky has 1. Let's go, Becky. Becky, we are number 108. And we got a 5-foot roll of HTV. 108, 5-foot roll of HTV. Congrats. All right, so, oh, did I do Ray before? I got you. Okay. My bad, Ray. Ray, your first round was better. The 30 gross and the HTV. All right, any other orders going in now? If not, I will do the designs. Oh, Martha C is ordering. Okay. So I'm going to look here for, actually, you know what I can do? I'll do our 5-year member and our random member first. All right, let's do that. So, 5-year member, Brian Lofton. Brian, what's up, dude? Let's go. 5-year member, Brian Lofton, and Brian, oh, let's go, Brian. Brian, you got yourself with your next order that requires shipping, a 50 gross of Korean low lead SS10. That's a sweet one, Brian. Let's go. Let's go. That was a good ball. Hey, I gave you a good ball drop, Brian. And next, for our random member, we got Nunya. Nunya B. Let's go, Nunya. Nunya got number 21, which is a 5-foot roll of HTV. Nunya, you are a YouTube member, and we pick a random YouTube member each week for a free ball drop. So you got a 5-foot roll of HTV. Leisha, it's your birthday? Happy birthday. Let's go. All right, now for the design raffle. We got Martha C. Is Martha, did you place your order already? Martha, let's go. Martha, a Puma, a 10 spot. Martha has 10 ball drops. Here we go, Martha. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see if we can't get Martha a Cameo as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't do many more because it's filling up the whole thing. All right, so here we go. Starting out with number 39 for Martha, which is a 5-foot roll of HTV. So Martha starting out with a 5-foot roll of HTV. Next, we have number 5, which is a $5 credit to the website. $5 credit to the website. Number 73, a 10 gross of Korean low lead stones. Next, 106, which is a 10 gross of diamond cut stones. Okay, here we go. 120, all right, mini pack of choice. 71, a 5-foot roll of adhesive vinyl. So what are we at so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 6 so far? 7, 8, 9, 10. 143, a 10 gross of Korean low lead stones. 14, a TRW font of choice. 126, a 5-foot roll of HTV. And finishing it off with, we got to finish it off with something good, right? I mean, this is pretty good. Not the best thing in the world, but it's a pretty good way to finish it off. We got number 140, which is a 10 gross of diamond cut stones. So I just need to make sure if I got all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That was all 10, right? Yes. Martha, congrats. Let's go. All right. So now I need to raffle beginning at 225, ending at 250, right? Let's do it. I got to put these back in for everybody's number to count. All right, so if you bought 2 designs and your order number, oh, we're starting with number 20, oh, 25. Okay, hold on. 25 to 50. How about 27? Polar Crystal, number 27. Did they get 2 designs? No on 27. How about 39? $39. Oh, wait, 27's a yes? Is 27 a yes? All right, who is it? Carol D, let's go, Carol. All right, Carol, I'm spinning for your raffle for the 2 designs. And it's funny because Carol, didn't you say earlier I got the designs so I get a ball drop, then you realize it was a raffle, then you just won the raffle? That's pretty sweet. All right. Carol, your free spin for the raffle is, I'm not good with you winning a font, Carol. I need to upgrade you. What's this? No, another font. I need to upgrade you, Carol. We need, Carol, if you're good with it, we need something better than that. How about 79, a font again? Carol, we need to do better. Let's do better than that. How about this, Carol? 5-foot roll of HTV, anything. I like that. I like that. Let's go. We have another one pending? Okay, I'll wait. I'll wait. Another one pending for an order, so I'm going to put all of these back in there because the mystery wheel came out, and I want whoever to have a chance at that. Do we have another one pending, did you say, Pilar and Crystal, or no? Oh, we may have another one pending. I got you. I see it now. Oh, I got you. Okay. JCOM, you there? It's always nice when you get a text message on your phone that says, security warning, we've been trying to reach you to confirm that you authorized a check for $3,558. No, I didn't. That's never fun. All right, so we're good? Good, good. Let's go. Yeah. Uh-oh. That is uh-oh. That's a definite uh-oh. That's as soon as I get off of live. I got one of those texts yesterday. Did you really? There's a scam going around with those types of messages. I'm sure, and then it probably tries to have you sign into your account. Yeah. Yeah, I normally ignore them. Or what I'll normally do whenever I get those is I'll just look it up online. Have you guys gotten the one about, or at least we do here in Florida, the one about the toll, like paying the tolls? Like you're overdue on your tolls, log in and pay this. That's a huge one that's going around. All right. As always, appreciate you guys. A Thursday too, random Thursday. Let's go. Appreciate you guys. Thank you all for coming by. Everybody, shoot Pilar and Crystal a big shout out for the behind the scenes work that they do, creating the code like they did tonight and getting everything organized to where it makes it easy for me. So big shout out to Pilar and Crystal. Thank you to all of you who come, especially on a random Thursday night. So, and by the way, yes, we won the Monopoly, the giant Monopoly game as well in New York. So we won. We are the champions. We won at Monopoly, which is sweet. Let's go. All right. If you won a tangible product that needs to be shipped, it will ship with your next order that requires shipping. If you just bought downloads tonight, make sure on your next order that requires shipping that you put in the custom notes that you won something on, what's today? On June 26th. If you won fonts or mini packs, make sure to check the link that Crystal is posting right there and Pilar posted to go pick out your mini pack or your font and let us know the SKU number so we can drop that into your account for you. All right? All right, crew. Appreciate all of you guys. You guys all have an amazing rest of your Thursday, and I will see you guys soon. All right, crew. Later.